What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you at school? I remember this clear as day. Was in like year 6 at primary school, and I got the shits. You know how it is. Was asking my teacher constantly to go to the toilet. She obviously wasn't having any of it, but let me go every time. She was getting angrier and angrier at me though. And I liked this teacher, so I didn't want her to get angry. So I said to myself, right, no more toilet. I just gotta hold it. I did not hold it. Shat myself in class, and instantly asked the teacher to let me go toilet. I got out real quick, and nobody was any the wiser. Got to the toilet, and inspected the damage. It was a fucking mess. Just a totally unprecedented mudslide. My underwear was absolutely saturated, and my trousers were utterly pollaked. I couldn't save my underwear, but I could salvage my trousers. I sneaked out of the stall to the sink with my little peepee flapping in the wind, and wetted down my trousers, using all the toilet paper I could to wipe them clean it. I then took my underwear, and threw it out the window. Went back to class anxious and terrified I'd get caught. Sure enough, the other kids noticed I had wet trousers, and I was made fun of for peeing myself. This isn't the embarrassing bit though. Several months later, the school was all in a buzz because some of the kids had found a dead fox near the playground. We all gathered around to see the dead fox, because kids are weird I guess. And lo and behold, there was my underwear, just hanging out next to the fox's body, covered in presumably fossilized shit and moss. The kids were more focused on the fox, all I could do was stand there terrified until a kid pointed out the humorous nature of there randomly being a pair of underwear at the scene. Sure enough, one kid did notice. It got a whole round of laughs, and then the kids tried to pick it up with a stick. To my absolute horror, the underwear had a tag on them, with my initials. I thanked every deity in my arsenal that kids are fucking dumb, nobody connected the dots that those initials were my initials, and that my underwear potentially played a role in ending this fox's life. I thought I had gotten away with it. Until a few years ago, when I was catching up with an old friend and reminiscing about school. She brought up the fox, and I was all, oh, that's so long ago. How did you even remember that, knowing full well exactly what she was referring to? She laughed and said, haha yeah. Gee, I wonder who those underwear belonged to. Her silent pause was deafening. She knew. She had to go.